What is an oven? An oven is an enclosed cavity or tunnel where dough or batter is surrounded by a hot environment and becomes baked and transformed into bread, cookies, or other products. In order to bake the products, ovens use energy generation sources, like the combustion of fuels such as gas or oil, or electricity. The released available energy from these sources is transferred to the products by means of radiation, conduction, and/or convection. The oven sets and maintains the proper conditions of heat flux, humidity, and temperature to carry out the baking process and the removal of moisture from the products. Why is the oven relevant? An oven is the most important processing step in the baking industry for several reasons. It is the workhorse of the bakery. The production output of a bakery is usually controlled by the capacity of the oven. Heat and mass transfer phenomena both take place simultaneously inside this piece of equipment, triggering physicochemical and biochemical changes in the product. Baking in the oven is the step that imparts the final characteristics to the products, for example, shelf life, flavor, texture, color, and aroma. It provides a crucial kill step that prevents pathogens from thriving within the product. Where did the oven come from? The fundamental oven model, with stone floor and dome structure, has been around for many years. It was the Egyptians who initially utilized a handcrafted oven cavity made from clay. The lower section formed the firebox, in which pieces of dried wood and charcoal were burned. The upper section, accessible from the top, was the baking chamber. Several centuries later, the Roman Empire began to create more refined ovens with better baking quality and higher efficiency ovens. Brick and stone ovens were constructed inside the bakery's premises, with thermostable materials for the baking chamber, and other high-temperature resistant materials to insulate the oven and keep the warm environment for prolonged time frames. These ovens were powered by burning wood directly inside the heating chamber, removing the ashes, and then putting the dough or batter pieces inside for baking. Types of ovens. Depending on their mode of operation and heat transfer mechanism, ovens can be classified as either batch or continuous equipment and as using either direct or indirect heat exchange. The type of oven that suits a bakery's operation may be a function of production capacity, product specifications, floor space, available energy sources, operation efficiencies, construction materials, and maintenance needs. These are the common type of commercial ovens. Direct fired oven, DFO. Indirect fired oven, IFO. Electric oven. Heel brick oven. Rack oven. Reel oven, also known as revolving tray oven. Conveyorized oven, also known as traveling tray oven. Tunnel oven. Hybrid oven. Maintenance of ovens. Oven maintenance focuses on two major goals. Prevent food safety hazards, physical, biological, and chemical, from occurring by reducing the likelihood of foreign material contamination, underprocessing, and contamination with lubricants. These hazards may pose a food safety risk to customers, not to mention the loss of a good reputation and money. Prevent mechanical, electrical, and thermal equipment failures that could negatively impact normal oven operation and increase downtime, which could trigger significant economic losses. Inspection and maintenance of equipment and calibration of measuring and instrumentation devices are vital for smooth oven operation. Special attention must be paid to welded components, drive chains and belts, motors and drives, steam lines and fittings, air lines and fittings, seals and gaskets in piping, bearings, conveyor belts, bands, temperature indicators and controllers, inline humidity meters and humidity exhaust systems, electrical control systems, and fans, axial or centrifugal. Want to learn more about ovens? Visit BAKERpedia. Learn more about all things baking by signing up for our newsletter. Until next time, bakers. At BAKERpedia, we're here on a need-to-know basis.